Hey gamers, I'm Daniel and welcome to Logical Fantasy Gaming 101, Part 4, Combat, Turns, and Actions in LFG. In this video, we'll review how to take a turn during combat in LFG, including your actions, reactions, and when to take your turn using the selective initiative system. We'll start with an overview of combat and how initiative works. LFG uses a battle map with a hexagonal grid system to represent the combat area. Miniatures represent monsters, characters, and other objects. Each hex on the battle map represents a distance of 5 feet in the game world. You can also use a map with squares, but hexagons are the bestagons. You can see on this map here that the rogue is 3 hexes or 15 feet away from the gnoll, and 10 hexes or 50 feet away from the griffin. Combat gameplay works in 6-second intervals of time called rounds, so 10 rounds equals 1 minute. When combat begins, the GM determines the awareness and position of all combatants. Everyone aware of danger who wants to act first in the round rolls initiative. Highest goes first. If it's an ambush and nobody noticed, you can just let the ambushers start the first round. So whoever goes first, they take their turn. When finished, they choose the character or monster who goes next. Every character and creature involved in combat takes 1 turn per round. After all combatants have taken a turn, the round is over and a new round begins. The character or creature who acts last in the round chooses the creature who acts first in the next round. This continues until the battle is over. This process is called the selective initiative system because you select who goes next when your turn is done. Alright, I get the turn order, but what exactly can I do on my turn? You can take 2 big actions and 1 little action on your turn. You also have 1 reaction available per round. Let's review some of the most common actions. First, we have big actions. Some of the most common big actions are movement, which could be a normal move or a run action, cast a spell, reload a crossbow, stand up from prone, or make a melee or ranged attack. As a level 1 through 4 character, you can make 1 attack per round. As you increase in level, you can make more attacks on your turn and even as part of 1 big action. Next, we have little actions. You have 1 little action available on your turn. You can always choose to replace a big action with a little action. Here are a few of the most common little actions. Draw or sheath a weapon or ready a shield, get an item from a pouch or pick up an item, open or close an unlocked door, and then we have a swift action, which is a special type of little action that does not provoke an attack of opportunity, such as taking a 5-foot step, attacking with a loaded crossbow, dropping prone, or taking cover. And finally, we have reactions. You have 1 reaction available each round, which can be used on anyone's turn. Many reactions may be triggered by certain actions or special abilities. Some of the most common uses of reactions are making an attack of opportunity, attempting an active parry, or interrupting an enemy turn, which you do by rolling an opposed initiative check against that enemy. If you successfully interrupt an enemy turn, you take your turn immediately, then play returns to the creature you interrupted when you're done, and they will choose who goes next. An important note, the creature who acts first in a round cannot be interrupted. Alright, those are the basics of taking a turn in LFG. Obviously, there's way more stuff your character can do, but this should give you a pretty good idea of how it works. We have more videos explaining the ins and outs of LFG on our channel, along with a full sample combat using the selective initiative system, which you can check out here. Please post any questions you may have about combat, initiative, or other game stuff down in the comments. And of course, you're welcome to like and subscribe to stay updated. You can browse the rules on our website, play online at Roll20, and download the full LFG rulebook for free at logicalfantasygaming.com. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, happy gaming.